Today, we are going to talk about something very, very important. Something that can change your life, your job, your relationships, and your confidence. Please listen carefully. This is not just about speaking. It is about connection. It is about being heard. It is about making people want to listen when you open your mouth. You may have felt this before. You talk, but people look away. You explain, but they don't seem to care. You speak, but your words feel weak. Maybe your voice is too soft, or maybe your words don't land. Maybe you lose their attention in just a few seconds. That hurts. Because inside, you know your thoughts are good. You know you have something to say, but your message doesn't reach their hearts. Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen someone walk into a room, say just a few words, and everybody listens? Have you ever watched someone speak in a video, and you feel like you can't stop watching them? Why? What do they do that others don't? What do they have? Are they born with it? No, it's not magic. It's a skill, and you can learn it. You do not need to be loud. You do not need to be perfect. You need to be real. You need to be clear. And most of all, you need to speak with heart. People listen when they feel truth. People listen when they feel emotion. People listen when they feel you care about them. That's what we are going to learn today. Now, let's understand something important. The voice is not just sound. It is your instrument. You use it every day. You speak to your family, your boss, your friends, strangers, maybe even an audience. And every time you speak, your voice either opens hearts or closes ears. But many people never learn how to use it well. They speak, but they're not heard. Not because their ideas are bad, but because their delivery is weak. So, what do? First, we stop the bad habits, because the way we speak can either bring people closer or push them away. There are some things that make people stop listening. These are things we all do sometimes, but we need to become aware of them and slowly remove them from our daily speech. Number 1, gossip. When you talk badly about others behind their backs, people start to think, maybe they'll talk about me too. You lose trust. And trust is the root of every strong voice. Number 2, judging. When you speak with a judging tone, people feel small. Nobody wants to listen to someone who makes them feel wrong or less. Speak to lift, not to crush. Number 3, negativity. Life is already hard for many people. If your voice only brings complaints, problems, and sadness, people will avoid it. That doesn't mean you always have to be happy, but bring hope, not just heaviness. Number 4, excuses. If you always blame others or make excuses, your voice starts to sound weak. Own your truth. Be responsible. Be strong. That makes people respect your words. Number 5. Exaggeration. When you say things that are not really true, or when you always make things bigger than they are, people stop trusting your words. Speak with honesty, even if it's small. Truth is powerful. Number 6. Dogmatism. This means speaking like your opinion is the only truth. I'm right. You're wrong. That closes ears fast. Be open. Be soft. Invite people into your words. Don't push them with force. Number 7. Complaining. This one is very common and very tiring. Some people only talk about what's wrong, but you have the power to speak about solutions. Speak with purpose, not only pain. Now you may ask, what should I do instead? Here's the secret. Speak with hail. That's an easy word to remember. H-A-I-L. 4 golden keys to speaking powerfully. H stands for honesty. Say what you mean. Say what is true. Don't twist words to please others. Speak from a place of truth. People can feel it. A stands for authenticity. Be yourself. Don't try to sound smart. Don't try to copy someone else. Speak like you. The world needs your real voice, not a mask. I stands for integrity. That means doing what you say, living the values you speak. If you say one thing but do another, people will stop listening. Let your voice and your actions match. L stands for love. This is the heart of it all. Speak with kindness. Speak with care. Speak like the person in front of you matters, because they do. Whether it's one person or 1,000, speak with love. You see, when you speak with honesty, authenticity, integrity, and love, your voice becomes something people trust, and trust is the bridge to their heart. No matter how beautiful your words are, if there's no trust, they won't reach deep. But even simple words can go deep if trust is there. Let's now talk about something even deeper. Your intention. Before you speak, ask yourself, why am I speaking? What is my reason? If you speak to prove something, people feel your ego. If you speak to connect, people feel your warmth. Always speak with a good reason. Now let's go to the next important part. Your tone. Your tone tells people how to feel. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. You can say thank you in a way that sounds angry, or you can say I'm sorry with love. Your voice must match your heart. Practice saying the same sentence in different tones. It changes everything. And let's not forget the body, your face, your eyes, your hands, they speak too. Use them with care. Smile gently. Look into people's eyes. Pause. Don't rush. When you pause, people lean in. Silence is part of the music of speaking. And now, one more thing. Breathe. Your breath is your power. When you breathe slowly and deeply, your voice becomes calm. You speak with strength. You speak with peace. Fast breathing brings tension. Calm breathing brings control. Try it now. Take one deep breath and feel the difference. And most important, remember this. People listen to emotion, not just information. If you want them to feel your message, you must feel it first. Speak from your heart. Speak like you care. Speak like your words matter, because they do. Sometimes, the most powerful thing is not a loud voice, but a true voice. A voice that comes from a place of meaning. A voice that speaks not just to ears but to hearts. You may be quiet. You may be shy. You may not have perfect English. That's okay. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need a deep voice. You don't need a big stage. You need honesty. You need care. You need courage to speak, even when it's hard. The more you practice, the more your voice will grow. Start with small things. Talk to a friend. Speak in front of the mirror. Record your voice. Listen to it. Play with it. Improve it. Use different tones. Try reading a book out loud. Practice pausing. Practice smiling while speaking. These small things change everything over time. And most of all, listen. Good speakers are good listeners first. When you listen deeply to others, you learn how people feel. You learn how words affect them. You learn how to speak better because you understand more. Speaking is not about being the loudest. It's about being the clearest, the kindest, the realest. That is how you speak, so people want to listen. Let me end this part with a beautiful thought. Your voice is not just sound, it is the fingerprint of your soul. Use it not to impress, but to express, not to shout, but to shine. If you have a story, tell it. If you have truth, speak it. If you have love, share it. The world needs more real voices. Maybe your voice is the one someone needs to hear today. Many people think speaking is only about talking. But the truth is, it's more about energy. When you speak, you are sending energy from your heart to the other person. If that energy is cold, they turn away. If it's warm, they come closer. If it's fake, they ignore it. But if it's real, they remember it. Always speak with the kind of energy you want to receive back. Let me now share a real truth. Many of us grow up thinking our voice doesn't matter. Maybe someone told you, "Be quiet." Maybe you were laughed at. Maybe you were ignored. That pain stays inside. And then, when you want to speak as an adult, your voice feels small. But let me say something that you must never forget: your voice does matter. Your story matters. Your words matter. Even if one person listens, that one person might change because of you. So how do you build a voice that people want to listen to? Let me now give you real-life steps you can use every day. These are not ideas from a book. These are real strategies that work in real life. Step 1. Practice silence. Yes, silence. Sometimes, the best way to become a better speaker is to become a better listener. Listen to the sounds around you. Listen to people when they talk. Don't interrupt. Let them finish. This teaches you rhythm. You begin to feel how conversations flow. Speaking is not one way. It's a dance. Step 2. Speak with intention. Before you speak, ask yourself, why am I saying this? If your reason is to hurt, to win, or to look smarter, you will lose the listener. But if your reason is to share, to help, or to connect, your voice becomes a gift. Always check your intention. It shapes your voice. Step 3. Train your voice like an instrument. Your voice has pitch, pace, power, and pause. Practice using these. Don't speak in one flat tone. Let your voice rise when you feel excited. Let it fall when you speak of something soft or deep. Slow down for important points. Pause before you say something strong. That silence will make people wait and listen. Step 4. Record yourself. Yes, this is powerful. Take your phone. Read something out loud. Then listen. You will notice things. Maybe your voice is too fast. Maybe it sounds weak. Don't judge yourself. Just learn. Speak again. Improve it. You will grow every day. Step 5. Speak from your stomach, not your throat. This may sound strange, but it's true. When you speak from your throat, your voice feels thin and tight. But when you take a deep breath and speak from your belly, your voice becomes deep and strong. Practice this. Breathe in slowly. Then, speak one sentence while feeling your stomach push the air out. Step 6. Use stories. People don't remember facts. They remember feelings. And stories create feelings. When you speak to someone, don't just say, "This is what I think." Say, "Let me tell you what happened to me." Share a story. Even a small one. It makes your message real. Step 7. Speak to the heart. Facts go to the brain. But stories, emotions, and truth go to the heart. And it is the heart that truly listens. If your voice carries love, truth, and care, people will open their hearts too. Always speak as if you are giving, not taking. Step 8. Build trust with your eyes. Yes, your eyes are part of your voice. When you look at someone with respect, they feel safe. When you avoid eye contact, they may not trust you. But when you look at them gently, with presence, your words feel stronger. Step 9. Respect the silence. Don't rush to fill every second with words. Learn to pause. A pause is not a mistake. A pause is powerful. It tells people, this part matters. It gives them space to feel. Try this in your next conversation. Say something meaningful. Then pause. Let the silence speak too. Step 10. Smile with your voice. Did you know people can hear your smile? When you speak with a soft smile, even if no one sees your face, your voice becomes warmer. Try this when speaking on the phone. Try this in video calls. A small smile can change the whole sound of your message. Now let me tell you something from my own experience. Years ago, I was afraid to speak. I felt I didn't have the right words. My voice was soft. I watched others speak with power, and I felt small. But then, one day, I told a simple story. I spoke from the heart, and someone came up to me after and said, "When you spoke, I felt something. Thank you." That one moment changed me. I realized I didn't need to sound perfect. I just needed to sound real. And that's what I want for you. Maybe today you speak and feel unheard. Maybe you feel nervous or unsure. But tomorrow, you will grow. Your voice will grow. Speak a little more each day. Speak with a friend. Speak in your journal. Speak to yourself in the mirror. Every time you do, you are planting seeds. And one day, your voice will bloom. But don't wait for the world to give you permission to speak. Give it to yourself. Let me now share something deep for your heart. Speak as if your words are water. Don't speak to flood, speak to nourish. Every word can grow something in someone else's life. Use them with care. The world is noisy. People are busy. Attention is short. But a true voice, a kind, honest, real voice can still cut through the noise. People are not tired of listening. They are tired of fake words. They are tired of being sold, judged, or used. But they are always ready to listen to something real. Be that real voice. To everyone listening, whether you are a student, a worker, a mother, a leader, a teacher, or someone just trying to grow, you have a voice. And your voice has the power to heal, to guide, to move, to inspire. Speak like you matter, because you do.